Good morning. I hope you slept well.
I wanted to make this video for a long time now. I always thought it was important to go back to this initial teaser, explain what happened. Every detail, every choice, the good, the bad and the outright bizarre. Explain why this angle wouldn't work and why this thing is so contrary to everything that made Gothic special. Now, this video was meant to be a 500 subscribers special, but in time it took me to actually make it. You guys have helped me reach 700 subscribers, for which I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Sorry to have kept you guys waiting for so long. And without any further ado, let's begin our analysis of the Gothic Playable teaser. Well, other than the obvious graphical improvements, the first thing that we can see is a drastic redesign of the original opening scene with Bullet, who has been replaced by a new character named Oswald Cobblepot. And in another bold choice, the nameless hero has now been given a name and a past. He's this guy called Wayne, and apparently has some sort of unresolved familial issues with this guy. That's a pretty bold artistic decision, I've gotta say, to give a hero a name and a past in an attempt to make him more defined. And I gotta say, I'm actually in favor of this one instead of the bland nameless hero of the original. In another example of stark contrast to the original opening sequence with Bullet, you are not being hit once, but instead Cobblepot is absolutely clobbering your fucking mug, mate. And I gotta say, I like this change from the original as well. We really needed to crank up that original game up to 11, if not 12 or 13, in order to make it interesting for the new generation of the modern audience. And one cannot help but notice that all of this is of course utter nonsense and part of a very drawn out April Fool's joke. I hope you're doing well, guys. Don't worry, the real video is coming later this year, and for now, I'm Audioman, and I'll hear you next time.